This General Electric Innovation Barometer has produced some important findings, and I'm reassured that they reflect our understanding of the challenges and opportunities to make Europe an innovation union. The fact that the European Commission has put innovation at the top of its political agenda, I believe, is vindicated by the 90% surveyed who believe that innovation is the main lever to create a more competitive and a greener economy, and that the 86% of respondents who believe that investing in innovation is one of the best ways to create jobs within the European Union into the future. The European Commission, of course, shares those views. The Europe 2020 strategy is designed to turn Europe into a smart, sustainable and socially inclusive market economy. It will help bring Europe out of the economic crisis, and through proper innovation strategies, we can build long-term growth. According to this GE Barometer, only 53% of respondents, however, believe that the EU is successful in allocating its resources and budget to support research and innovation. Yes, we do need to do more in this respect, and President Barroso, as you know, has made innovation a top priority for this Commission. I chair the group of Innovation Commissioners, or the Innovation Family as I like to refer to them, who are working to deliver the innovation flagship as outlined by the Europe 2020 strategy. And as many as 14 different Commissioner colleagues, or over half of the College, have contributed to the vital work of this group. So it goes far beyond the small innovation group in the family. One of the most important tools to achieve the ambitions of the Europe 2020 strategy will be the upcoming Innovation Union flagship. It will propose a raft of bold actions to make Europe a true innovation union. It will develop a European approach to innovation, building on the strengths of the single market and making full use of both our public and private sectors. President Van Rompuy has already stated that the Innovation Union flagship will be discussed at a meeting of EU leaders next December. In drawing up the flagship initiative, we have consulted widely with industry groups, with the different political groups in the European Parliament, with the social partners and of course with civil society. We want to put forward a full set of proposals to unblock the path from ideas to markets, and R&D is vital for many innovation activities of companies and for the competitiveness of industry. But we will promote a broad and inclusive view of innovation, including in business models, in management structures and processes, innovation in how the public sector develops and delivers services, as well, of course, as promoting social innovation. I was interested to read the quote in your survey that innovation should not only be about GDP, it's a matter of political, societal and cultural choices. That's why President Barroso and I set up a high-level innovation panel comprising of members from business, from education, from research sectors. And the objective of this high-level panel is to draw up a robust set of innovation output targets that will be recognised internationally, so that we can closely monitor our progress in delivering on our innovation policies. We need innovation not just to tackle our current economic situation, to create and maintain jobs, but also to tackle the other challenges faced by our society now and in the coming decades. I'm referring to issues such as fighting climate change, using our scarce resources much more efficiently, guaranteeing food and water security, healthy living, and of course implementing the Millennium Development Goals. There are compelling reasons for European action in these areas. They also represent huge commercial opportunities. European companies support this political objective as outlined in the recommendations of the 2009 Business Panel on Future EU Innovation. And the EU must intensify its cooperation with governments, with industry, and with other key stakeholders around the world, not just in Europe, but indeed around the world, if we are to effectively tackle these key global and political challenges. In achieving these objectives, I intend to launch a small number of targeted innovation partnerships. in areas where a clear goal can be defined with a direct link to a societal challenge. The partnerships will provide a framework for pooling resources and bringing together the public and private sectors. The partnerships will simultaneously tackle the bottlenecks and build bridges on both the funding and the supply side, as well as on the demand side, covering procurement, standardization and regulation issues. One of my main goals will also be to remove the political and regulatory obstacles to innovation, so that Europe can and will become a preferred destination for foreign direct investment. At the same time, we will propose a range of measures to support existing EU industry, particularly SMEs. I welcome the strong support shown in this barometer's findings for closer public-private cooperation to promote innovation. I also warmly welcome GE's new €160 million Ecomagination Challenge Fund for businesses, entrepreneurs, innovators and students seeking financing for ideas to create a cleaner, more efficient and economically viable power grid. The 7th Framework Programme has a strong commitment to research. I'm determined to see FP7 develop as Europe's key instrument to boost innovation. We're also, of course, exploring how structural funds can be better used to support innovation, and I'm pleased to note that 91% of the respondents to this barometer survey said they would like to see the EU using structural funds to accelerate the uptake of innovative products and services. Another area, of course, where we need action is on intellectual property. According to the Barometer report, 31% of all patents emanate from the EU and 31.4% from the US. Europeans, therefore, are clearly great inventors, but we need to become much better at developing these patents into new products and services that will boost European industry, improve the quality of our lives, and build a better society. And the prohibitive cost and complexity of patenting is a crucial issue for innovation. It's much more expensive to obtain a patent in Europe than in the US due to a variety of complex reasons, and the absence of a cheap, single EU patent amounts to a tax on innovation, which places a very heavy financial burden on SMEs. I'm conscious of the question raised by a member of the audience in relation to the decision of the Advocate General of the European Court. Of course, this decision, we must be mindful of the fact that it's only a preliminary decision, and that it's a decision that we're looking at and examining very, very carefully, in particular on Michel Barnier's side of the House, who has responsibility for this and is absolutely, totally committed to delivering a single EU patent. So it's an issue that's been carefully looked at and examined, and you may have no doubts that a response, an appropriate response, will be sent, and hopefully a response that may well influence the final decision of the court on this matter. As the Barometer report says, innovate or stagnate. The EU faces very stiff global competition, but no one should underestimate, I believe, how committed this European Commission is to achieving our political goals under Europe 2020. We'll do this in a spirit of determination, but equally a spirit of partnership, and I'm confident that we can count on your support in order to achieve those goals. I know that one of the great supporting elements of all of the work that we've been doing in the preparation of the Innovation Union policy flagship has been the European Parliament, and in particular the members who are keenly interested, like Sean is, in this whole area. I think we all of us see that this is an area, like President Barroso said in his State of the Union address, that can deliver growth out of the stagnation that we have now and out of this critical economic situation that the Union finds itself in. So it's my responsibility to ensure that an Innovation Union policy flagship is delivered at the beginning of October. That will be bold and daring, as I said at the very beginning, and will challenge old ways of doing business. Because there's one thing, if there's one thing about this Commission, it's not business as usual, I can assure you. There are lots of areas that we have been tackling head on, and I think we need to challenge industry, we need to challenge the public sector and the private sector in the Innovation Union Policy Flagship to deliver for us, to work together in the way that we have been prepared as a Commission to work right across in a horizontal way across all of the areas of portfolio responsibility, because no one Commissioner can deliver this at the end of the day. So thank you once again, Sean, for the invitation to be here. Delighted to be here, delighted to be involved in any initiative that supports innovation and research in the European Union.